Uh, I think it's shit. I have no clue. I'm gonna try and look it up on my phone. My and if I can find it, I'll save the link and I'll send it to you. I'm gonna just filter by live because probably nobody's gonna be live right now. Yep, there it is. Copy link. You want me to send it to PlayStation? Alright. Alright, it's sent. You know, whenever you pull it up, let me know, cause I don't wanna start it. Give me a player to get. Alright. I'm gonna do Donald and I'll do Khalil Mack. And I'll probably do Eddie Jackson also. And see how high see how high that'll bring the overall. I'm good? Alright. You want me to explain to you what to do? You want me to tell you what I'm doing? Alright, well, what you want to do, the first thing is get at least, since Aaron Donald's a right-in, go to the free agency and get at least 3 right-in players. And I don't want to get Vinny Curry because of the salary he's asking for, and I don't know their cap situation. And then I'll go to left outside linebacker, and I'll get Bruce Irvin only because he's a higher overall and he'll be easier to trade. And then these other 2 guys are just bodies. Then I'll go to free safety and try and get Eddie Jackson released. Free safety should be easier because it's more, well, thought there was. Running back is real easy to get because there's usually a lot of high overall running backs in the free agency. And receivers. Alright, now that I got them, go to, whoa, trade block. Or not trade block, manual trade. Bears. Put in those left outside linebackers. And then you want to ask, alright, they got Khalil Mack right there. They have 2 linebackers, so then you want to ask for a 7th round pick, because that's all they're probably going to give me for these guys. And trade goes through. And then it says their team needs is left outside linebacker, but they had Khalil Mack, so then you want to go to the free agency, and you'll see Khalil Mack right there. Yep. He's going to ask for a lot of money because you're pretty much just franchise tagging them. And that went from an 80 to an 83 overall defense. Now let's go for Aaron Donald, or I'll do Eddie Jackson. Yep, and it worked. You can do it with all types of players. There's some players that won't let you, like DeAndre Hopkins and Christian McCaffrey. I know are hard to get, and I think um, Jalen Ramsey is you can't do that to him now. But I know you can do it to a lot of other corners. Like I know Darius Slay. I know AJ Boye. All right, now Aaron Donald. Because pretty much what you're doing is you're giving them. This only works in the regular season because you have the 53-man roster, and pretty much what they're doing is you're giving them more players than they can hold at a certain position, and they're forced to um, cut one of the players at that position, and they just happen to choose their best player for some reason. Yep. But originally, those three players would be impossible to trade for. Like, there's no way you can do it. So it's not really a glitch if you look at it from that way. It's more like, okay, this guy's impossible to trade for. I'll just get him. And you could just use it as a realistic thing. Like, you could get the player and then give them what you think that player is worth to keep it realistic. So now this is by far the best defense in the NFL. Eddie Jackson, Khalil Mack, Tyrann Mathieu, Kyle Fuller, Aaron Donald, Chris Jones. Yeah. The worst team, the worst team in franchise by far is the Eagles, and not because of their players, it's because the way their contracts are set up in real life, or you can't, the EA doesn't have that set up for the game, so their cap space is so small, you literally can't even re-sign players. Tyreek Hill has an upgrade. What's Tyreek's release? 89. Tyreek Hill is probably the best receiver in the game, in my opinion. Just the speed. Yeah, I'm probably getting off too. Yeah, I hope